Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for the stay.
Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast, the #1 mindset podcast in the entire world. My name is Henry Lawrence, and I'm so excited because this message is going to give you a perspective to where you can understand how like attracts like and use it to create the life of your dreams. Make sure to stay tuned to the very end because we're going to take a deep, healing, meditative breath to help us align on this message and move forward throughout the day. So what is the law of attraction and how do you use it? Well, the law of attraction says like attracts like. So what that means is as you are, you will attract that experience. Very similar to perspective, like as you perceive, you will receive. As you are, you will attract. It's because if you're angry at something, like if you are mad, and that's what's the energy within you, your frequency has to be that. When your frequency is that, you will match with that in the world. And here's an example that I think all of us have experienced. You're headed somewhere, you're driving your car, and all of a sudden you get a text message on your phone, and you want to look at that message. So you think, oh, I'll stop and look at it when I get this red light. Well, then you get to the red light and it turns green. And then you get to the next red light, it turns green, and it keeps turning green, so you never actually look. Because you're creating an experience of being without the ability of time to look at it, so it keeps happening. Being without the ability of time to look at it. The opposite can be true. Maybe you're in a rush to get somewhere. You're running late. You're trying to get home, whatever it is, but you hit every single red light along the way. Why does it happen? Well, because your energy is one of lack, of like, I need to hurry. I need to be there at a certain time, meaning you're not on time. So the experience you're going to experience is that of one creating you not on time. Those are small examples, but as you are, you will attract. Here's another way of how you can feel the opposite of that. When you hang around somebody that is in a different energy as you, so maybe you're in a good mood, you're having a great day, and then you go see one of your friends or a coworker, but they're having a miserable day. They're negative, they're down, they're talking about the worst of the worst. You will feel that repulsion of not wanting to have the conversations with them, of not wanting to go into whatever it is that they're going into, especially if this is someone that repeatedly does this. You feel this push. This is the law of attraction pulling you away for alignment. You see, as you are, you will experience. That's why it's so important to give yourself the power. Stop looking at external things and saying, well, this is the cause of this. This is the cause of that. It's an experience you're having. And you realize, oh, well, this is an experience I'm having. And if I want a positive one, if I want a loving one, if I want a joyful one, if I want an abundant one, if I want a healful one, then I have to be that within me. Then wherever I go, that's what will be. You see, if you think that abundance is having $1 million, that's relative to now. You see, 200 years ago, $1 million would be impossible to fathom. But you could be wealthy with a different number because where you are is the thing. Who you are and where you are is the thing. And it's so hard to accept that. The law of attraction is always working. So the obstacle that you're facing right now, the pain that you're going through right now, the heartache, the struggle, the situation that you're going through right now, you attracted it. It is attracted to you. And you might wonder, well, why would I attract this terrible situation with this person? Why would I attract this economic situation? Why would I attract this health situation? If you desire the opposite of what that is, that means you attracted something that you are because you're desiring something you're not. Meaning, I want to be happy. I want to be wealthy. I want to be free. I want to. You are saying that you are absent of the thing that you desire. If you want to be rich, then it means you're not rich. If you want to be happy, that means you're not happy. If you want to be fast, that means you're slow. Like whatever you want, you're saying you don't have it. That's why I am statements are so important because they start aligning as you are now. If you say, I am wealthy, you won't be rich right away, but here's how that starts to change. If you adopt the mindset, I am wealthy, and now what wealth means to you is up to you, but if you say, I am wealthy, and let's say that has to do with money, I am wealthy, I am wealthy, I am wealthy, you're repeating that statement over and over and over. You're creating a pathway in your mind. Then you start telling people, I am wealthy, I am wealthy, I am wealthy. You start speaking it. Still isn't going to change. Then you start aligning things that align that someone that is wealthy would do. So you go to listen to an audiobook and it's about money. Well, if you are wealthy, what audiobook would you listen to? Not if you are absent of wealth. If you are someone that is wealthy, if you think of someone that's wealthy that you're trying to align and be alike, what would they be listening to? Then you start thinking, well, I am wealthy. What conversations would someone that I am wealthy would be having? Who would that person be talking to? Who would that person associate with? You see, it starts to grow. You start creating a bigger frequency pattern of I am wealthy. Then, before you know it, you will attract it because your actions will align with it. When you say, I am wealthy, how would a wealthy person conduct their day? And you might say, well, I'm not wealthy. I have to have this job to pay the bills, and I can't just have these large investments. I can't da-da-da. Like, you are creating a reason why you cannot versus taking a moment in the experience that you're having right now to shift it closer and closer to the thing. Do not think of it as time, meaning this year I'm this, next year I'm that. Think I am a repetitive pattern that the more I do it, the more I build it, the stronger my magnetic attraction goes to it and it comes to me. I am blank. I am love. I am joy. I am healthy. I am forgiving. I am love. I am peace. I am magnetic. Whatever it is that you choose, when you start saying that thing over and over and over again, building the pattern of it, and then you start using it, meaning you go to, we'll say, I am healthy. This is one of my favorite analogies. You say, I am healthy. You go to a restaurant, you get the menu, you start looking, I am healthy, I am healthy, I am healthy. And then you pick the food that is healthy. You say, okay, I'm going to get the grilled chicken salad. And they bring the grilled chicken salad, and you're saying, I am healthy, I'm healthy, I'm healthy. And then you're eating that food that is healthy. You're reinforcing that. You are creating a pattern of that. When you do that over and over and over, and guess what you are? Healthy. Healthy is not a state of physical being, meaning that you are a certain shape, a certain X, Y, and Z. That's a result, and someone could have that result without being healthy. So that's not the alignment. It's the process. You know what the thing means. If you just want to be rich, you just want the result, thinking that will make you feel a certain way, you will find out when you get there that you will not feel a certain way. You will still feel like you do now. That's why creating a perfect day is so important. So you have a vision of who you wish to become. That's why these fundamental thought patterns are so important. It's not that complicated, but it does take discipline. It is easy to get distracted because however long you've been on this earth, there's been an I am statement that you've been using. It may be that I am chaotic. Anytime I get involved with something, I create another issue. It could be that I am painful, like whatever I go with, it's pain. I am struggler, like whatever it is, your I am statement could be out of alignment with what it is you're trying to become. And so you keep experiencing over and over. Your parents could have said something like, I was happy till I had you. You're always causing problems. You're always making mistakes. Or it could be the opposite of that. We're so proud of you. You're such a genius. You're so smart. You're so amazing. Like that starts building into your mind and you use it over and over and over. But here's the thing. There's only ever now. Yesterday doesn't exist. Tomorrow doesn't exist. There's only ever now. So as it's now, you get to decide what you want to make that now. You don't have to be rich to be wealthy minded. You don't have to be healthy to experience healthy body, like mental, that flow. You just become. If that's what you truly want to become, you can become it today. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath in. And when you breathe in, pick your I am statement. I am love. I am joy. I am abundant. Whatever you want. And just say it over and over. I am abundant. I am abundant. I am abundant. As you breathe it in, just build that within you. As you hold your breath, visualize yourself doing something in that frequency. And once you exhale, allow anything that no longer resonates with you to leave you so you can move forward in that energy. So grab your word and let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. and out. There's so much going on in the world. There's hurt, there's pain, there's traumatic things going on. There's so much. There's joy, there's love. Like, it's an endless experience. But we are beings that are linked together. When you start picking I am statements of a high frequency of love, and then you start acting upon them, not chasing the result that'll come, but chasing the state of being. When you start doing that, you become the rising tide that lifts all ships.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso and Samra Origins by the Weekend Coffee Collection.
Introducing Samra Origins. My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection to my roots, to my mother, Samra. Coffee that hits the right notes. It transports you. Crafted with unique notes and bold, soaring flavors. Experience a taste that moves you. Nespresso and Samra Origins.
Discover more at Nespresso.com.
Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a different perspective on whatever it is that you're going through. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link down below. It will keep you up to date with every single episode. And if you want to follow me on social media, there's my Instagram and TikTok down below. I appreciate all the follows there. The Instagram is @RealHenryG. If you want to shoot me a message on my email, it's henry@vibeabundant.com. That's Henry, HENRY, @VIBEabundant.com. I appreciate all the messages there. Well, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.